Dispute between two families over kids playing basketball in their yard is costing taxpayers thousands of dollars in West Lynn.
Yeah, the file on this one is pretty thick. KOIN Local 6 reporter Lisa Balick is live in West Lynn tonight with more on this. So what's the price tag for? How is this dispute costing us money?
Well, West Lynn taxpayers, so far the tap has been over $15,000. That's for staff time and police calls going to the homes, trying to resolve a backyard basketball battle.
Actually, I think it was when the balls started going over the fence.
Tammy Fahey and her husband have 4 kids, 2 girls, 2 boys. When they moved into this new development 4 years ago, they put a portable basketball hoop in the driveway. But with the ball rolling into the street, they moved it to the backyard, and that's when the trouble started.
When the ball would go over the fence, our kids would go over and ask for it back, and they would not give it back.
The Swanson family next door was worried about their windows getting broken. The neighbors talked, but it didn't do any good. The Swansons started calling the police about the noise, and the Faheys kept playing.
You know, they're not doing anything wrong. So for us to look at our kids and say, I'm sorry, you have to go find another basketball hoop to use because you can't play in our backyard, no, we have never considered it.
We tried repeatedly to talk with the Swansons today, but they did not answer the door. They also have school-age kids. The police responded each time to dozens of calls to the Faheys, but there was never any citations issued.
We've tried to find a common ground for them to meet up on. It's not going to happen at this point.
The police chief and the mayor of West Lynn both stopped by to try and mediate the dispute.
They went to the city about it, and that's when the mayor came over, asked us if we could resolve the issue by just moving the basketball hoop to the other side of our patio. And I said, well, would that resolve the entire issue? You know, would we be done with all of this? And she said yes.
But that didn't end it. Now the city estimates it spent over $15,000 in staff and police hours dealing with this. Officers say they are required to respond to all calls. Clearly, everyone involved is frustrated.
And if I don't want any noise around my house, I buy a house that's not surrounded by anything.
Now, another neighbor who backs to the property has no complaints about the noise of the basketball playing. Tonight at 6, we will share with you a free mediation service that's available in Clackamas County and all kinds of areas around the state where you can take these neighborhood complaints, and we found out it does work. Back to you.